We are going to convert some vintage earrings that are clips into pierced earrings. You can find inexpensively clip and screw back earrings at thrift shops, flea markets, antique shops. Because they're uncomfortable to wear as is, you can usually get them for a low price. So there are a couple of different ways to convert them. Depending on the original construction, you can convert to post, but I prefer to convert to these lever back European clothes types of clothes. You can buy all of the supplies that you need very inexpensively from Amazon or on eBay. The basic tools that you need are whatever kind of back you're going to buy. You can get them in silver or gold. If you are sensitive to certain materials, you can get gold-plated, sterling silver. I was a teenager in the 80s and double pierced my ears and threw all kinds of things through them, so I don't need any fancy metals, so I can just buy the inexpensive ones. These are nice quality. You need to buy some jump rings because sometimes you need to make an adaptation. You can buy a set of jump rings in a lot of different finishes: gold, silver, brass. These are also inexpensive. You can buy them on Amazon. And then you need some different kinds of plier tools. You need a wire cutter. Sometimes you need this, sometimes you don't, depending on the construction of the original earring. And then you need a couple of different kinds of plier. These are almost a needle nose type. Then you have the kind with the ridges in case you need more of a grasp, and then just a flat kind of a plier. So we're going to take the first pair of earrings. The ones with the dangles are always the best to convert. This is a glass and lucite mixed, kind of a mid-century earring. Now, if I look at the back of this, if I wanted to convert this to a post, the back here is flat. And given that it's flat and it's fairly large, I can convert this with a post. You buy a post that has a large flat back and you epoxy it with one of the jewelry glues, like an E6000 glue, and then you have your back. The problem with converting some of them to the post back is that you're going to be left with this piece that you cut off. And then you're left with kind of part of the loop in the back. It may or may not bother your ear. So that's something to consider. If you're going to do what I'm about to do and convert something to the lever back, you're going to lose the entire clip mechanism. Here, there's no big loss because it's just a gold, kind of a blah gold ball. So I'm not sacrificing too much here. So all I'm going to do is remove this dangle from its original piece. I'm going to start with the flat type of pliers. These are better because they won't mark the metal. So if you can get by with the flat pliers, try those first. I can see this is going to be quite easy. And I'm not going to have to use the ones with the grip. Just pry it back. Very simple. And I'm able to remove the screw mechanism. And now I'm left with the dangle. This is a little bit of a chain. It's too small to fit into any other kind of mechanism. So I'm just going to grab a jump ring from here. This is just a regular gold. So I'm just going to take a gold jump ring. These are slippery. And you usually are going to need a second set of pliers for this. One to hold the original one, and I'm going to use the grip one for this. And then one to maneuver it. So I'm just going to hold with one side and twist the jump ring open, just as little as I can to get it to open. And then I'm going to slip the jump ring through the top little ring. Now I've got this mechanism and I can close the jump ring back up. Again, this is a 2-plier kind of a job. Use the grippy one to hold it, use the other one to close. Then I just close, tighten it up best as I can. Now I am ready to affix this to my lever back. Very, very simple. You just put the jump ring through, over to the front, and voila. I now have my converted earring ready to wear as a pierced earring. Ta-da!